Vani. And what is that? Amnaya prahatattam harimi paramam sarvashaktim risha. Sasya jivan prakriti kavalitan bhavas veda ved prasasam sakalam hare sadhanam suddha bhaktim sadhyam pritimi eva tat pritimi eva janana gaura chandra swayam saha he is telling. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur has hence collected the Vani of. What is the meaning? But in very brief, don't go details.
Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaye Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadvaktaya Namo Namaha.
Very carefully you should know. Not in your heart. To know. Bhakti Vinod Thakur has quoted all these things in Jaiva Dharma, his last and best book, authentic book, taking the essence of whole Ved, Upanishad, Shastra, Bhagavat, Chaitanya, Chaitamrita, all the books of our Goswami. Everything has taken the essence in Jaiva Dharma. So he is telling.
In this verse, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is explaining Janan Gaura Chandra Swayam Saha. These are the personal instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is called Dasmul Tattva, Dasmul Shiksha. 10 mul, that means roots or fundamental teachings. 10 fundamental instructions which comprise the essence of the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
If you are not knowing all these things, one day you will have to know all these things. And then you can enter in bhakti really. By the fruit of chanting name or in high class of association, you will have to come to this point. For this is the ground, platform of bhakti. If no platform, no bhakti. Only chanting, and after some days you will be weak and you will fall down. Even from sannyas. Also from Archan of Thakurji.
Serving the deity.
It is high class of worship. But even you can see that if you are not knowing all these things, after some days all the pujari will marry. Not only one time, so many times. They are bound to do. So, Siddhanta Boliya Chitte Na Kara Alas. Yahan Haite Lage Krishna Shuddhi. What?
Srila Kaviraj Goswami is instructing Siddhanta Boliya Chitte Na Kara Alas. In the matter of understanding Siddhanta, the established truths, the philosophical conclusions of our Guru Varga, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of our Guru Parampara, then nakro alas, don't be lazy, don't have any indifference, or be very, very neutral in this regard. Very enthusiastically give one's time and energy and try very hard to understand the philosophical conclusions of our acharyas. Why? Is there any reason? Now our mind is going here and there. We cannot chant and be still. But Jahoite Krishna Lagi Sudidamanas. When the Tattva Siddhanta, the philosophical conclusions of our acharyas appear in our hearts, when we understand them deeply, at that time the mind will be fixed, it will not be restless, and it will become attached to the lotus feet of Krishna. So it's very essential to know these things. So in Dasmul Tattva, 10 fundamental teachings, it has been divided into 2 parts. Praman and Prameya.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is speaking all these.
So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying 2 parts, Praman and Prameya. What does it mean? First, Praman means authentic evidence. What can be accepted as reliable information, which is always correct, has no fault. It is immaculate and perfect. What is that? That is called Amnaya. Amnaya is bona fide evidence. Amnaya Srutaya Sakshad Brahmaviddeti Vishrutaha Guru Parampara Prapta Vishvakatu Hi Brahmanaha. Amnaya means the statements of the Vedas, of the scriptures, but not taken directly. The statements of the Vedas which we receive, coming in Guru Parampara. This is called Amnaya. This knowledge is perfect. There's no flaw in this. Any jiva in this world has 4 defects. Brahma Pramada Viparipsa Karna Patav. Arsha Vigyavakya Nahi Dosha Esab. To be inattentive, to make mistakes, to be illusioned and to cheat others. These are the defects in the jivas of this world. And therefore, whatever knowledge they give and whatever knowledge they try to take, it is all distorted and incorrect. Therefore, if one will submit himself to submissive hearing of the statements of the Vedas, to a bona fide guru in parampara, this knowledge is perfect. This is evidence of something which is true. It is called Amnaya. So this is first our evidence. That is the first teaching of Mahaprabhu. Now we'll come to the other 9.
No. In these, all Amnaya, Srimad Bhagavata is Amal Praman. If everything here and there, some discussion, Vedas are telling this, Upanishads are telling that, and so many Purans are telling that. Amal final Praman is Srimad Bhagavata of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Everywhere he told.
Bhagavatam is called Amal Puran, spotless evidence. Why? Because Vyasadeva and others have written in Shastra something for the common people to attract them. So that is called Samal Puran. Some Puran has some defect, but Bhagavatam, everything, every word, every syllable
they have
is
some
perfect.
Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. They have teaching. We should do pranam. We should not criticize them. But we should accept Srimad Bhagavatam like pure evidence.
So first teaching is Praman, what is evidence. And the next 9 teachings, they are called Prameya. Prameya means, what is it that has been proven by that perfect evidence? 9 things have been proven by that evidence. Among these 9...
Very good. You should next. Harehi Paramatattam. What meaning?
ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. So in this verse of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we heard the first fundamental truth of our sampradaya, which is Praman, and Srimad Bhagavatam is the ultimate evidence which we have to accept. Second thing is Harihi Paramam Tattvam. Sri Hari, Lord Krishna, He is the supreme absolute truth. And in Bhagavatam, what is said? Ete Chansakala Punsah Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All the incarnations which we see, so many incarnations of the Lord, Ram, Nrsimha, Vaman, Kalki, and so many, Gunavataras, Yugavataras, Leelavataras. But all these incarnations, what are these incarnations? These incarnations are coming from, they are originating from Krishna. Krishna is the source. He is that first original candle from which all these other candles are lighting up. There is no difference between the potency. Tattvataha, principally they are all same. Krishna, one substance, non-dual, absolute truth. But because of the varieties of pastimes, different moods of the devotees, the Lord exhibits different forms to share wonderful loving relationships with them. So Harihi Paramam Tattvam. And then what is next?
What Gita has told about this fact?
Aham sarvasya prabhavo matah sarvam parvartate mavivansha jivaloke jivabhut sanatana, and so many more verses where Krishna is claiming that partaram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya mamekam shanam.
So these are in what? Any Upanishad? Any Upanishad?
Nitya nityanam chetanas chetanam.
Yes, all these. So everywhere it is.
Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan.
In Vedas also, some can tell where is the name of Krishna. Sabalat Krishnam.
Samalat, Savalam, Prabhati,
Sabalat Krishnam. Oh, there are so many.
Madhava Deva, Madhavena Sahara.
Oh, so many things. Then,
Harimiha Paramam Tattvam Sarva Shaktim. This Krishna, who is the original personality of Godhead, he is Sarva Shaktiman.
he is not Nirvishesh.
In other words, he is not formless. He is not devoid of any transcendental attributes. He is the full, complete expression of the transcendental substance. So he is the reservoir of all the potency, omnipotence. Majorly, we categorize his multipotencies in three categories: his Antaranga Shakti, Bahiranga Shakti, and Maya Shakti. Antaranga Shakti, which is manifesting all the affairs in the spiritual world, from Vaikuntha onwards to the ultimate realm of Golok Vrindavan. And Srimati Radhika, she is Krishna's Swarup Shakti, who is actually maintaining all the affairs. And then Bahiranga Shakti, which is creating this material universe and unlimited varieties of so many substances which we see here. And then between these two energies of the Lord, this marginal potency, Tatastha Shakti. And from Tatastha Shakti, all the conditioned souls, they are emanating. So these are the three prime energies of the Lord, which are contributing in serving the Lord in so many varieties of ways, which are actually inconceivable for the conditioned soul to perceive. Then, Sarva Shaktim Rasabdhim Tad Bhinnanch Chansta Jivan Rasabdhim.
Oh, very good. You should sit down. Rasabdhim. अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. So, now we are coming in Prameya, a third point, Rasabdhi. Rasabdhi means, Rasa means mellow and Abdhi means ocean, means ocean of mellows. Endless, infathomable ocean of mellows. So, we have to go to Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures where is proofs that Krishna is infathomable and deepless and boundaryless mellows. At first, we have to surrender in the lotus feet of Gurudev and Rupa Goswami Pad. Through Rupa Goswami Pad, through Gurudev. Just we have heard about Gauravani. So what Rupa Goswami Pad has told about ocean of rose? In his invocation sloka of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami Pad told, Akhila Rasamrita Murti, Paschima Ruchiruddha Taraka Pali, Kolito Syama Lalito Radha Priyan Vidhur Jayati. Who is Krishna? Akhila Rasamrita Murti is embodiment of Akhil Ras, all mellows. What are all this knowledge? What is the Akhil Ras? There are two kinds of rasas. One primary ras, another secondary ras. Primary ras divided into 5 parts. Shanta ras, Dasya ras, means servitor mood. Sakha ras, friendly charm. Vatsalya ras, parental mood. And Madhur ras, paramar mood. So, and secondary, Hasya, Adbhut, Karun, Raudra, Bhayanak, Bir, Vibhatsa. Altogether 12. Krishna is embodiment of all 12 rasas. How you can prove from Srimad Bhagavatam? So in Srimad Bhagavatam, when Krishna came from Braj, Kamsa invited Krishna to join in his festival. So he sang the cruise. When Krishna and Baladev Prabhu came to Mathura, when he entered the arena of Kamsa, there are so many types of Adhikari recipient was there.
they saw Krishna in different modes. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Vyasdev Goswami, Srila Sukdev Goswami has mentioned in one slok, Mallanam asani, nrinang naravara, stinang smaro murtiman, gopanang sajana hasatang sabitro sisu, mrittur bhajapate virata vidusang tattang param yoginam, vitang tarangang sagdaja. Sagdaja means elder brother. When Krishna entered in the arena of Kamsa, then with his elder brother, Mallana Masani, there are so many wrestlers headed by Chanur and Mustik and Hall, Tosal, so many. They saw, oh, it's just like thunderbolt. They thought that we shall smash Krishna and Baladev very easily. But when they saw Krishna, oh, just like thunderbolt, palpitation start in their heart. What to do? How I can face to Krishna and Baladev? It's very hard. Oh my God, the thunderbolt has come. Mallana Masani. Strinang Naravara. Mallana Masani. Strinang Naravara Smaramurtiman. There are so many wife of Jadavas. They saw this embodiment of Cupid. And desire came in their heart. Oh, it's very beautiful, very attractive. They never seen so effulgent, so attractive like Krishna. Trinang smara murtiman gopanam sajana hasatang. In Gopanang, when Krishna came with Nanda Baba, then Sridham, Subal, Madhumangal, so many friends of Krishna came along with them. So they saw, oh, he's our friend. And Asatang Chitibujang Sasta. There is so many kings headed by Kamsa. They saw, oh, he's our ruler. He can punish us at any moment. He can smash in a moment. Chitibujang Sastra, Sapitro Sisu. And for Vasudeva and Devaki, in one hand, other hand Nanda Baba. They thought, oh, Krishna was our son. Mritturu Bhajapate. Bhajapate means the king of Bhoj dynasty, means Kamsa. Kamsa, look, oh, he is the personification of death. Oh, probably I invite my death in the arena. So Mritturu Bhajapate, Virata Vidusam, Virata Avidusam, who is ignorant person, innocent person. For them, Tattam Param Tattva is supreme theory. Tattam Param Yoginam. And Tattam Param Yoginam, for yogi, is Param Tattva supreme theory. Tattam Param Yoginam, Vishnunang Paradevotati. And there are so many dynasty like Brishni, Kukkut, Andha, so many. Among them, prominence of Brishni was there.
All were Jadav.
All were Jadav. They thought he is our Paradevata, supreme God. So, in this verse, all 12 rasas are there. 5 prominent ras and 7 secondary ras are there. But all secondary ras are not prominent up there because like Mrittur Bhajapate and others, they are not Krishna's favorable. So there are rasa bhas also some, there are semblance of ras there also.
Very good.
Thanks. Hare Krishna. Pancha kalpataru bhasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha paditanang pavanebho vaishnavebho namo.
Yes, sir. After that point.
The fourth evidence that is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the jivas is that the living entity is the infinitesimal, separated part and parcel of Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu particularly taught this to Sri Sanatana Goswami in Madhya Lila of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Jivera Swarupahoy Krishnera Nitya Das Krishnera Tatastha Shakti Beda Bed Prakash. The jiva his swarup, his constitutional form, is that he's eternally the servant of Krishna. He is a manifestation of Krishna's tatastha Shakti, or marginal energy, simultaneously one with and different from him. The tattva, or the very, very thin line between water and land. This is tattva, a very fine line. Sometimes that fine line is covered by water. We see it on the shore of the ocean. And sometimes that line is in the open. So sometimes the jiva falls down into this material world, and by taking the proper process, he becomes situated in the spiritual world. Other jivas don't make that mistake in the beginning, but they choose correctly. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains in Jaiva Dharma that the...
And also Jiva Goswami in his Sandarbha, Paramatma Sandarbha.
In Jiva Goswami's Paramatma Sandarbha, and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains in Jaiva Dharma,
Same thing.
that the jiva is coming from, according to his constitutional position, those jivas who are eternally residents of Goloka Vrindavan to serve Krishna as Brajendra Nandan Sri Krishna, manifest from Baladev. Those jivas whose swarup is to serve Krishna in Dwarka manifest from Baladev's first expansion as Mool Sankarshan. Those jivas who are eternally residents of Vaikuntha manifest from Mahasankarshan. That's Baladev's expansion in Vaikuntha. And those are for the Nitya Siddha jivas. Those jivas who have the option, or who can make the wrong choice to come into the material world. The Tatastha Jiva is manifest from Mahavishnu, Karanadakshayi Vishnu. When he glances over the material world, as you know, his glance is a jyoti, is a light. In the light we can see and we can distinguish. So in that light, the jiva who is coming from the Tatastha region within Mahavishnu has the vision to decide that I want to look towards Maya or I want to look towards the spiritual region. We cannot blame Krishna. Bhagavad Gita says that Krishna has no responsibility for our sinful or pious activities. We made the choice to leave Krishna, and he's giving us all love and facility to come back to him. But those who've forgotten Krishna, Anadir Bahirmukh, those who since the beginning of time have turned their face away from Krishna, Atoiva Maya Deha Sangsara Dukh. After we turn away from Krishna, therefore, Atoiva, Maya gives us so much trouble. As Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur prays in Amana Durmati, one of his beautiful songs of lamentation and prayer for the service of the Lord. O Lord, a wicked mind brought me to this world, but your pure devotee who is a Nitya Siddha associate of the Lord has come from there to give me the happy news that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to deliver me from the bondage. So therefore, hearing this, weeping and weeping, I'm coming to you to tell you my sad story and ask you to take me to my eternal abode at your lotus feet. Dhamna Svena Sada Nirastiku Akam Satyam Param Dhimahi. In the eternal abode of the Lord, there's no illusion. There's no possibility of making the wrong decision from that place. So we were in the Tatastha region, manifest from that region, and by the mercy of pure devotees, those of us who made that mistake can be associated with the Lord in his abode. Gaur Premanandi Hari.
Also there are so many evidences for this, that any Jew cannot fall down from Golok Vaikuntha, even from Vaikuntha. It is absurd. So Ji Goswami has, directly and very vividly he has told like all these things. Gita is also told, Jad Gatva Nanivartante Tat Dham Mama. But you can say that why Jaya and Vijay came? Oh, they never fall down. Their one manifestation was there, Jaya Vijay were there, and even by second manifestation, to serve his Narayana mood, to give him, the rush. Oh, they came. So, this is wrong. Also, Chitraketu Maharaj, he never fall down. Even Bharat, from his Rati mode, he never fall down. Only to give some instructions for us. So any Jeev, when he is Golok Vrindavan serving, there is no Maya, this Maya, only Yog Maya is there. No illusion, nothing there. There is no reason to fall down. So once going, never returning. They can come with Krishna for any sweet pastimes. Then, what more? Very essence.
Jivan Prakriti Kavalitam. The next teaching, Jivan Prakriti Kavalitam.
Oh, this has been done.
In this world, jivas are covered by Maya. Tadvimuktang Chabhavat. But their conditioning in this material world is not forever. By the mercy of Krishna, or coming in the form of Guru and Vaishnavas, they can be delivered from their conditioning in this world. This is the next teaching. After that, Beda Pakasham Sakalam Api Hare. All of this is called Sambandha Gyan, knowledge of relationship. We have heard that Krishna has some Shakti, that he has his internal, external and marginal potencies. So what is the relationship between Krishna and his potencies? And what is the relationship between each of the potencies? There are 5 types of relationship, and there's some difference between them. So here, Mahaprabhu is saying, Beda Pakasham Sakalam Api Hare. His philosophy of Achintya Beda Tattva. The conclusion regarding the inconceivable, Achintya, difference and non-difference between Krishna and his potencies. Inconceivable oneness and difference does not mean that everything is one and different. It means that all of the potencies of Krishna are one with and different from him. The Shakti Matayo Abhed. There's oneness and difference between Shakti and Shaktiman. So, the oneness is that everything has emanated from him. Everything is resting in him. Everything will enter into him. Nothing is independent of him. Everything is dependent upon him at every moment. But at the same time, they have their specialities. There's a difference between Jiva and Bhagavan, between Jiva and Jiva, between Jiva and Maya.
One thing more. Between Krishna and his powers. And the transformations of these powers. Also some same.
So, in all the philosophies of other sampradayas, they have given the philosophy that is called Vastu Parinamavad, that the Absolute Truth himself is transformed into his creation. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying no, Shakti Parinamavad. The Absolute Truth is the same and is never transformed, but he has an energy, and his energy is transforming and doing all activities.
Like Jivas and whole world, universe. So many, that world. Like
this is called
everywhere this Achintya Bheda Bhed.
Achintya Beda Bhed Tattva. Here the word Achintya has been used. It means inconceivable. Yet, when we hear this philosophy, we can understand it. So why has the word been used? Achintya, inconceivable. It means Veda Buddhi Gamya. That is, that if anyone, by their speculation, by their philosophical reasoning, will try to understand the relationship between the Absolute Truth and his potencies, he will make a mistake. He will think that everything is separate or everything is the same. But if one will hear the conclusions of the Vedas, of Shastra, in Guru Parampara, Veda Buddhi Gamya, that means allowing his buddhi, his intelligence, to be guided by the superior intelligence of the Shastric conclusions, then he can understand this philosophy. Therefore it is called Achintya Veda Veda Tattva.
So Achint means Veda Buddhi Gamya. Veda
Buddhi Gamya.
Srimad Bhagavat Buddhi Gamya.
Following the superior intelligence of Srimad Bhagavatam.
And then second.
So now we have discussed 7 aspects of Prameya, 7 truths which are all containing Sambandha Gyan, relationship between Jivas and Maya and Krishna. Now we come to the last 2 of Dasamul Shiksha. What is that? Sadhanam Shuddha Bhaktim. This is called Abhidaya Tattva, the philosophy of the process of how to attain the goal of life. What is the process? Here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, not by karma, fruitive activity, not by Gyan, the cultivation of knowledge, not by Yog, the development of meditation and mystic powers, not by any process at all, only one process, sadhanam. The process is Shuddha Bhakti.
What is Shuddha Bhakti?
Here Shuddha Bhakti means pure Bhakti. And what Bhakti is that? That means the love of the...
Not by the Bhakti.
Not by the Bhakti. The love of the resident of Vrindavan is really Shuddha Bhakti. And those who in this world follow their moods, their process is called Raganuga Bhakti. So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying Shuddha Bhakti means Raganuga Bhakti only. This is the process.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Sanat, all has explained. And then what is the fruit?
And then if one will follow this process, what is the goal? Not liberation, not elevation to heavenly planets, not any kind of sense gratification, not liberation of personal variety in Vaikuntha or anywhere. The goal is only Sadhyam Tat Pritim. That Priti means prem, perfect, unconditional, transcendental love for that Param Tattva, who is Rasabdim, that Lord who is the endless ocean of Ras. That is only Brajendra Nandan, Shamasunda, Gopijana Vallabh, Radhakanta Radharaman, the beloved of Shrimati Radharani. Love for him, this is the Prayojan. Last topic is Prayojan Tattva, the ultimate goal of life. So these are the collected teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, only in one verse, mercifully given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
I wanted to explain today the glories of Rupa Goswami. I began yesterday, but also I wanted to give these things. Without this, no platform. So you must know all these things. Then pure bhakti may come. So I could not explain the glories of Srila Rupa Goswami. I am keeping it for next tour. Washington. But all devotees will be not there. Anyhow, our aim, what Srila Prabhupada has told, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, what he has told, only to be the feet dust of Srila Rupa Mandir, Rupa Goswami. So, Sakalam eva dihaya durat Chaitanya Chandra Charane Kurutanuragam. So giving up all these things, everything. You should take shelter in the lotus feet of Gaur Chandra and Nityananda Prabhu. And then serving him, everything you can have. So Gaur Chandra ki, Radha Krishna Jugal ki, Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki, Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. Srila Gadadhar Pandit ki jai, Advaitacharya Prabhu ki, Shivasadi Bhakta Vrinde ki, Vrindavan Chandra ki jai. And please excuse me. I never wanted to give any hurt, any pinching or anything to any devotee. But I have told what? Only out of love and affection. So, if any hard word for you have come, or try to. Please and forgive me by your own good quality. Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna.